Yo, what's going on, family? It's the Winning Shot Podcast. We are back and we are live here and direct. It's week 18 of the NFL season, ladies and gentlemen. So you know what time it is. It's the last week. So we got to get into it. We got to get into the content. But before we get straight into that content, Hundo, brother, how you doing today as we enter into this last day of 2025?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We made it. Made it.
Yes,
Another
sir.
year,
Yes,
more
sir.
blessings, more things in store. It was a good year. Can't complain. It's up in 2026 though.
Amen. Amen. I can't wait. I'm excited for it, brother. Like you said, man, we went to the last day. We in the last, literally, we got 12, 13, 14, like 15 hours left before we officially hit 2026. But God willing, we get to see these last 15 and push it to 2026. And I'm excited about it, like you said, brother. Big blessings on the way in 2026. A lot happening in 2026. Yeah, I'm super excited for it. We'll detail all that later. But, you know, let's get straight into this content because it's week 18, Hundo. And if last episode, boy, I was I was up in my feelings a little bit because I ain't know what I had with my Ravens. It was a lot riding on that last week. And glory all to God because all the things, the dominoes fell into place. We smacked the Packers. Oh my gosh. We smacked Green Bay. Shout out to Derrick Henry. I mean, who knew if you give him the ball, he can actually run and score touchdowns? I don't know. I've only been saying it all season. But, shout out to the Ravens for finally giving Derrick Henry the ball. He went absolutely federal. 36 carries for 216 yards, and not one, not two, not three, but four of them things, Hundo. Four of them. Was just having his way with that Green Bay defense. They could not stop him at all. No Lamar, he was out last week. We had Tyler Huntley, who actually played a very solid game as our backup. Shout out to the Ravens for also not putting in Cooper Rush anymore for the rest of this season. Thank you. Thank you for that. It was the best decision ever, putting Tyler Huntley back into a system that he already knows. So that worked out perfectly for us. We beat them boys 41-24 in Lambeau. Then we had to put all our faith in the Cleveland Browns to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers on that Sunday in Cleveland. Now, a lot of people said it wasn't going to happen. The Steelers wouldn't dare lose to the Cleveland Browns. But if they knew like I knew, Hundo, first of all, I told people, I said, now, Pittsburgh don't play well in Cleveland. It's a proven track record right now. They're like 1-6-1 in the past 7 years in Pittsburgh, in Cleveland. Two, DK Metcalf suspended the past 2 games. The last 2 games. This upcoming game, he also will be suspended. We'll talk about that in a minute here too. Three, listen, we didn't know what was going to happen. No TJ Watt. They got Derek Harmon back, who was a run stopper. But, you still got to score points. And Aaron Rodgers' big thing this year has been throwing those deep balls. They also missing Calvin Austin last week. So there was a lot of injury in Pittsburgh. Then they came out with also the game planner trying to stop Myles Garrett from getting a sack record. He needs one sack to break the sack record. And the entire game plan, it seemed, on the outside looking in, that they were just trying to stop him from getting a sack record versus them trying to actually score. That's how it seemed. Now, as a fan of the Ravens, I wasn't mad at the game plan at all. I said, this is perfect for me. Y'all trying to worry about Myles Garrett and not scoring, and y'all had no receivers? Boy, it worked out perfectly, and they wound up losing that game 13-6 in Cleveland, which set up this week 18 winner go home matchup in Pittsburgh, Baltimore versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hundo, how you feeling, brother, as we push into this first week 18 game with, like I said, it probably is one of the bigger matchups. We got three big matchups with some other, things we'll talk about here in a minute. But this AFC North literally comes down to this game, the last game of the season, Sunday Night Football, 8:20 in Pittsburgh, Baltimore versus Pittsburgh Classic. How are we setting it up?
I know you're excited. I know you're excited. Let's just start there. I know you're excited.
Yeah.
I know it was a rough season for y'all.
Whew.
Definitely didn't expect it to go like this for y'all.
Mm-mm.
I don't think anybody expected it to go
No.
like this for y'all. To be in this position that y'all are in now with the opportunity to win the division and go to the playoffs is big in itself.
Yeah.
Now going back to that Ravens and Packers game, Packers, y'all need to have y'all playoff chances, game opportunities revoked. That was terrible. Bro, they couldn't stop the run to save their life.
No, they couldn't stop doing it all, bro.
This
No.
man, Derrick Henry, looked like Tennessee Titans Derrick Henry with Ryan Tannehill at quarterback, dogging everybody.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they just couldn't stop the run.
Mm-mm.
It was embarrassing. Like, I felt bad for the Packers. I'm like, bro, y'all
Yeah.
cannot stop this
Yeah.
man. Not
Yeah.
not even once. Like, at least try to get y'all in the third and long situation. Y'all was having third and threes, third and twos. I'm like,
Mhm.
bruh, are y'all trying? I know they had some injuries. Cool. But hey, you gotta be able to do something, man. You gotta be able to do something to stop the run. So shout out to Derrick Henry. He was able to get it done, put the team on his back, got y'all the victory. The Steelers and Browns, like you said, John, the Steelers were game planning against Myles Garrett the whole game, trying to prevent him from getting a sack. And they were unable to put up points on the board. Shador was giving them opportunities to put points on the board, throwing a couple of interceptions, um, but they were unable to get into the end zone. Now, granted, the Browns still have a top defense, top 10, top 15 defense, whatever you want to rank them. They have a elite pass rusher in Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward at corner, a rookie linebacker that's getting it done. And they're just finding ways to compete and scrap on that end, right? So when you look at it, yeah, the Steelers had a prime opportunity. Yes, they were missing DK. Yes, they were missing Calvin Austin. Yes, they were missing TJ Watt. But when you have 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers, you got Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield, you got Jalen Warren in the backfield. You got to find a way to put touchdowns on the board. I know the weather was bad. Um, they went for it on fourth down pretty early in the game. I think it was in like the second quarter where they went for it on fourth down and they didn't get it when they were in field goal range. You got to take whatever points you can get if you're the Steelers in that situation. You got to put points on the board, especially against a team like the Browns that are just trying to scrap and get by. They're trying to win whatever games they can to finish the season strong. You have to find a way to put points on the board. So Steelers definitely fumbled that one. Had a prime opportunity to win the division, and we wouldn't even be in this Week 18 situation if they would have handled business against the Browns. But now we're here, Week 18, Steelers versus Ravens for the division. I think the loser, whoever loses this game, the coach that's coaching the losing team, this may be their last game. So we got to see what's going to happen in Week 18 between the Ravens and Steelers. But like I said, the Steelers definitely fumbled the opportunity to win a division last week. So it comes down to this. And like you said, John, without DK, it's going to be big. Now,
It's gonna be huge.
hey, man, I think I ain't going to sit here and say it's rigged, but like, should he really have gotten 2 games, bruh?
Hey, 2 games was a little egregious. I will be honest and say,
knowing the history that he has with this fan too, like, come on,
yeah,
bro, 2 games, bro.
yeah,
Like, I feel like the 2 games are just like, oh dang, we know it's coming down to the wire. We gonna we we gonna make sure your team is affected by this, and we gonna make you sit out these last 2 games.
yeah, yeah. Nah, I think 2 games was a little egregious. I will be honest and say that. I definitely think he should have got the one for sure. I mean, you punching a fan is
Yeah,
crazy, DK.
yeah,
Um, but 2 games, I definitely thought they were at least gonna let him play, especially knowing the implications that could come of Week 18. Nothing's guaranteed, but him not being in that first game, it was definitely it was almost a like okay, they could lose his game. So suspending him a second game would have been a lot. But to see that they upheld the suspension of 2 games, man, like you said, Hunter, that's going to prove to be huge on Sunday because DK was the one that was really killing us the last time we played the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he had like what I think 8 catches for 195 in the tud, or maybe two last time he played us. And so it was crazy. And so him not being there this upcoming Sunday, it's not gonna look good for Pittsburgh. I'm be honest with you. It's whether Lamar plays or not. Uh, we're gonna obviously hand the ball off again to Derrick Henry. Two, they got to beat us with somebody outside of DK, and they also just lost their tight end Washington broke his arm. He's not playing Sunday.
Yeah.
So they're down to Adam Thielen, Calvin Austin, and Valdez
Bruce
Scantling.
Smith, Valdez Scanlon,
Johnny Smith,
Pat Fryermuth.
Pat
I,
Fryermuth.
I
I
feel like they
mean,
got to get Fryermuth more involved though. Like I feel like they were.
definitely.
That's a position that they're pretty deep at. Bringing in
Yeah,
Joe Smith, Darnell Washington was
yeah,
emerging before he went down with that injury last week, and
hmm,
Fryermuth was a beast last year. So it's like,
yeah,
yo, you got the tight ends, you got the pieces in a sense. Like, yes, you're missing DK, but like you
yeah,
got to find a way to get them boys the ball. Even Gainwell has been playing good,
yeah.
and they went away from him last week. So
Nice fact.
you got to find a way to get your playmakers the ball, even if it's a next man up mentality. If you're the Steelers, so we'll see.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, I think, like I said, in Pittsburgh, they beat us last time. I'm taking Baltimore in this game. I pray Lamar plays. If he does play, that's even more reason for me to pick Baltimore. But without
Mhm.
Lamar, I mean, it becomes a Derrick Henry show again. And Pittsburgh has to show me they have to stop the run consistently for a whole game. I know I saw a tweet earlier. It was like, oh, we held Derrick Henry to under 4 yards a carry last time we played them. Like, I'm not worried about it from a Steelers fan. But I think in that last game, there was just a lot going on. And even still, then I think we still should have won that game. They had that fluke touchdown that was called back on. He said he wasn't. Said Isaiah likely wasn't inbounds. I'm like, okay, come on now. So I'm taking Baltimore to win the division, send Pittsburgh home, send Aaron Rodgers back to the retirement home, go ahead and call it quits on his career. Storic career, had a good season in Pittsburgh this year, but let's get these boys up out of here, man. So that's my pick for this week, man, on Sunday evening.
Yeah, I think if Lamar's not playing, I definitely think the Steelers would do a better job stopping Derrick Henry than the Packers did. Like, I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna go crazy
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So I think it'll make for a good game if Lamar isn't playing. If Lamar is playing, I'm a lean towards Lamar and y'all handling business pretty easily against this Steelers team.
yeah,
Um, as we saw last week, they struggle to put up points. So if they struggle again next or this week to put up points against y'all, and Lamar's playing, it might get ugly.
yeah,
But I think if Tyler Huntley's at quarterback, I think they'll do a better job of stopping Derrick Henry and forcing Tyler Huntley to have to make some type of plays. Throwing the ball, not to say that he can't, but I like my chances if I'm Pittsburgh, if Tyler Huntley got to beat me versus, Derrick Henry or Lamar beating me.
yeah,
So we'll see. But I'm probably leaning towards y'all either way. I think it'll just
yeah.
be a closer game if Lamar isn't playing.
For sure, for sure. I know we start off on Sunday, but I know we got to go back to Saturday because
Yeah,
there's some huge games. I got excited as a Ravens fan. I'm sorry. Um, but let me go back to Saturday, man, because the first game on Saturday, huge implications for the NFC South. We got the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Carolina Panthers, and I thought this was also a winner get in game as well. However, I was recently told after the Rams lost to the Falcons that not only do the Bucks have to win, but the Saints got to beat the Falcons on Sunday for the opportunity for them to win the division. So this is not a winner go home game. This is still a big game because it means a lot for the winner. But if the Panthers win, they're automatically in. If this Bucks win, they still need some help Sunday.
yeah,
So this is going to be a huge matchup for that division. And we talked about this last week as well. That I know how Carolina was going to look coming into this game, but I also didn't see the Falcons beating the Rams um, on Monday. So man, talk to me, Hunter, about how you feel about this matchup on Saturday afternoon. That's gonna be the first matchup on Saturday at 4 o'clock or 4:30, something like that.
yeah.
And what do you think is going to be the decision there?
Yeah, I know we've been talking trash about the NFC South all season, but
Yeah,
shout out to everybody in the NFC South because them boys been outside the Buccaneers. Everybody been playing pretty good this year,
yeah,
even down the stretch. Like I think they said the Saints have won the last like 3 or 4 games, and Tyler
mm-hmm,
Shaw is like second in Rookie of the Year voting like
yeah,
odds. So shout out to the Saints. They've been winning games. The Falcons, like you said, a big win against the Rams the other day. Like Bijan still running hard. Shout out Kirk Cousins.
yeah,
Shout out Kirk Cousins. Yeah. But them boys been playing hard and pulling off some upsets. So, like you said, it's not a winner go home game, especially if Tampa Bay wins. They still need some help from the
mm-hmm,
Saints, but even that could be a good game. Like that could go either way now. Like the
yeah,
Saints, at the beginning of the season where, oh, we're beating them, we're
Oh,
smacking
for
the
sure,
Saints.
for sure.
Now it's like, oh, I don't know. Tyler Shaw might be able to knock them boys off. Who knows?
Nah, fact.
So
Nah, fact.
I think when you look at this Panthers and Bucks game, it's gonna be a close one. We've seen the Buccaneers struggle throughout the past few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They've been banged up all season, but even when they've gotten guys back, they've still been struggling. So what are
Yeah,
they going to look like, especially offensively, against the Panthers, who defense has been balling outside of last week, have been playing pretty good.
yeah,
Got J.C.
yeah,
Horn on the outside, locking things down. That's going to be an interesting battle on the outside. So can Baker Mayfield get it done at home, or can the Panthers, to my surprise at least, win a division?
yeah. Yeah, that'd be my surprise as well, Hundo. You heard me last week talking about, man, I didn't really expect Carolina to be in this position at all.
Yeah.
And so now to see them here, man, the Buccaneers really fumbled this division. I mean, just straight fumbled it. I mean, losing in the division, losing to teams like the Dolphins. I mean, they've had the division in their hands. Starting the season, they were 6-1. They
They
came
were
in
like
really strong.
5-2, something like that. They started.
Yeah, they came in really strong. And then they just started fumbling. I know injuries. I know Mike Evans was out for some time and things like that. And I think Baker may have missed the game. But I mean, them boys really just have been going through it this year. And so, like you said, Sunday's really gonna be a test of how bad do you want it, or Saturday, excuse me, gonna be a test of how bad you really want it. You're at home with the opportunity to go to the playoffs. You got to beat the Panthers. You already lost to them one time in Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose again, I mean, obviously it's over. So you got to win in front of your home crowd, and then you got to ask for some help.
Yeah.
So it can be done because Carolina has not been the best. They've been up and down this season, but do the Buccaneers want it? It really comes down to who really wants it, Hunter. Both these teams have
Right.
got somebody's got to decide who wants it more. So
And I think it's even crazier to think that, like, in the middle of the season, like we were talking about Baker Mayfield possibly as an MVP candidate,
yeah, we were.
and like
That's true.
they've fallen off ridiculously since then.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
like you said, how bad do you want it? But
that's a fact, bro.
also, like you said, they need help still. So,
They still need help, bro.
yeah.
So
Who
it's
do
gonna be
you like in this
interesting.
game?
I'm gonna take the Bucks at home. There's no shade to Carolina, but Bryce Young had 54 yards passing last week against the Seattle Seahawks. Now I'm not saying that the Buccaneers defense is the Seattle Seahawks defense, but Bryce got to show me that you can get more than 65 to 75 yards as an NFL quarterback and number one overall pick formerly in this league. And not that he hasn't done it this season, but that was disheartening. I said, what in the world? 54 yards in the NFL? I
Hey,
mean,
don't
it was really bad. It was really bad, Hundo. And I was really surprised. He had 54 yards passing. I
hey
said, my
don't
goodness.
don't put him in the same boat as Justin Fields, bro. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
He do it to himself.
Yes, last week was bad, bro. It was bad. Weather conditions was a little off too. I think they had like a little bit of rain or whatnot, give him benefit of the doubt. Because before then he was balling. He was balling
Yeah.
before.
The
Like
week before. The week before.
consistently, one to 200, 300 maybe
Yeah.
yards per
Yeah.
game. He wasn't under 100. I think this is the first
Yeah.
game he was under 100 yards this season.
This is the first game under 100 yards this year? I got to check that to
I'm pretty sure,
confirm.
bro. I'm pretty sure. But that was disheartening. I'm not even a fan. But
Nah, me neither.
if I'm a Panthers fan, that's disheartening to see that your quarterback can't even get 100 yards.
Bro,
It gotta
can't
be.
get 100 yards.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. That's the first game he was under 100.
Yeah.
But God, dog, he threw the ball 24 times.
Enough
At
to
least we get
get
100
over
yards.
100 yards.
Enough to get 100 yards, son. Dog. If you throw the ball, 10 times, 5 times, cool, 54 yards. 24 times, and you completed 14 of those passes? Nah.
Hey, now I will say the Seahawks do have a top defense. They're
They
good
do.
across the board at every level. But yeah,
I don't think they hold nobody else to 54 yards though. That's all I'm saying. I don't think they held nobody else to 54 yards passing. But anyways,
I think the only other quarterback to be under 100 yards this year was Justin Fields.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like even Tyler Huntley had 100 yards on the Packers. He ain't throw the ball that much. Ain't threw a touchdown. Anyways, yeah, Honda, I'm gonna take the Bucks to win this game. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get the help Sunday from the Saints, but I
Mhm.
think they'll split with the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers will sweep them. So we'll see what happens. I
Yeah.
think it'll come down. I think it's gonna come down to that in true NFC South fashion. It's gonna come down to two teams who are not even in contention to win the division to decide who wins the division. So
That gotta be so hurting, bruh. If I'm the Bucks, bruh, and let's just say they smack the Panthers, right?
yeah,
Hypothetically, they smack the Panthers. If doggone, I gotta rely on the Saints
yeah,
to beat the Falcons.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just gotta sit around and wait. I gotta watch the game. There's nothing I
Let
can
me
do
see that.
about it.
Let me see what that game is because that's gonna determine a lot as well.
That's tough.
Mm, let's see here. Eesh. 'Cause I don't know. Let me see what
I
that
think it's
game
in
is.
Atlanta. Look like it's in Atlanta.
Oof. Yikes. It's in Atlanta. You're right. And yeah. It's gonna be tough for them. Now that's a divisional game. So I mean it could go another way. But boy, oh boy. The last time they played, the Falcons beat the Saints 24-10 at home. So the Saints could be looking for revenge. But I
Hey,
don't know.
the Saints ain't lost since then.
Yeah, that's true.
Since
That's
then, they
true. They haven't lost since then, so they could end the season out on the street and help the Bucks out. So Bucks just got to do their job, man. Just got to do their job.
yeah, we'll
Got to do
see.
their job.
We
Who you
gonna see.
taking?
Um, I don't know, bro, because like I feel like if the Falcons would have lost against the Rams,
Yeah.
I would be more confident to pick the Falcons to win this game against the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Now you might be asking why you say that. I feel like that Rams game could have been their Super Bowl in a
It's
sense.
also true.
So
It's
maybe
also
maybe you beat
true.
the Rams, you're excited, you're all high, and then you turn around and lose to
Mm-hmm.
the Saints, or you or
Yeah.
you rest players and you lose to the Saints. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who all's gonna be playing. Like is everybody gonna be playing for in both of these teams? Like
That's true.
everybody who's been playing the past few weeks at least. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I would I'm gonna lean towards Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna lean towards Kirk
Okay.
Cousins to get it done. So I'm gonna go Atlanta.
Okay. Going to Atlanta. So you got the Bucks winning the yet Saturday game or the Panthers?
Hmm. I don't trust Bryce Young, bro.
Yeah.
I
Me
don't.
neither.
I don't.
Me neither.
Give me the Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
But I think the Falcons beat the Saints.
Dang. So that means the Panthers win the division for the first time
Panthers
in
in the playoffs.
Panthers in the playoffs for the first time in a while as the four seed at that and a home playoff game. I think they play. I don't know. Well, the next game decides who's gonna get that five seed. So we're about to find out in a second. So the Saturday night game, which is the Seahawks versus the 49ers, this winner gets the number one seed in the playoffs for the NFC, and the loser goes down to the five. Um,
or six.
so
If
or
San
six.
if
Or
San
San
Fran loses,
Fran.
they the six seed and the Rams get the five.
Okay. Sheesh. So this game is also going to mean a lot as well. This game's in San Fran, if I'm not mistaken. So Seattle goes to San Fran with opportunity for the one seed. Hundo, how you feeling going into this game with it having crazy stakes on the entire playoff? Like you said, winner gets the one seed, loser gets either the five or the six seed. So
Yeah.
huge implications. Home field advantage or on the road.
Yeah. Um, like I said last week, shout out to San Fran, man.
Mm-hmm.
Them boys been fighting all season. They've
Yeah.
been scratching and clawing, and now they're in this position to potentially be the number one seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kyle Shanahan. Shout out Brock Purdy. Um, they had a big win versus Chicago on Sunday night,
Mm-hmm.
and they played them.
Yeah.
Um, Another big matchup this week. I low key trust Brock Purdy more than I trust Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has shown me he can throw several picks. Now, granted, like I said a couple weeks ago, they shouldn't have beat the Rams. That man threw what
Yeah.
two interceptions, and they still found a way to win that game.
Yeah.
If he throws two picks against San Fran, I don't
Yeah.
think San Fran is squandering that game. Um, so I'm leaning towards San Fran to win this game. I think they stay hot.
Hmm.
Um, and knock off the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will be the 5 seed.
I can see it. I think the home team definitely has a huge advantage. I saw they wearing those black statement jerseys on Sunday night. So I mean Saturday night, excuse me. I think it'll be a huge game for them. I think that yes, I think that Cooper Cup, as well as JSN. Them boys are tough, cold wide receiver. JSN once again is proven to be one of the top receivers in the league this year.
Yeah,
Um, so he's really had a crazy breakout year. Can San Fran stop that? Would that be a huge factor? I think so. What would it be? What would CMC and Brock Purdy be doing offense and at home? How bad? Like, once again, who wants it more? That's really comes down to. Um, I don't know who won the first matchup between these two teams. I'll venture to say it was the Seahawks. Um, so I'm gonna say they split, and I'm taking San Fran this matchup to go ahead and be the 1 seed throughout the playoffs.
first
49ers won.
first game of the season.
Wow. Oh,
17
in
13.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's look at these numbers. Dang, Brock Purdy had 2 touchdowns and 2 picks,
Hmm.
277. CMC had 69. Brian Robinson had 33. Ricky Purcell had 108. CMC had 73 receiving yards.
Hmm.
Sam Darnold didn't throw a touchdown or a pick. Carbonate ran a touchdown.
Hmm.
JSN fumbled once.
Hmm.
Sam Darnold fumbled once.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Them boys know what's at stake though. Everybody knows what's at stake right now. And Seattle's
Yeah.
been hot. Seattle's been hot, but so is San Fran.
San
It's
Fran.
me a clash of the Titans in the NFC. I didn't expect San Fran to be where they are with not having Fred Warner, not having what's his name, what's that boy name, the D Bosa. They don't have
Mhm.
him either. So I mean they're in a really good spot to not have either one of those two top guys on your defense. Coming and have the opportunity to be the 1 seed. Man, it's gonna be really interesting to see kind of what happens in this particular game. I'm I'm still leaning San Fran. I'm still leaning San Fran. Take them for the sweep for the 1 seed, and I think Seattle has a better opportunity as the 5 seed or to go on the road somewhere and still win
Mhm.
versus San Fran going on the road somewhere and winning. Now, unless it's Carolina, I think San Fran will smack Carolina at home. But yeah, I'm gonna still take San Fran.
I think it's gonna come down to how they look in this game, San Fran. Like
Yeah,
when you say you don't know if they can go on the road and beat somebody, this game is gonna tell me a lot.
yeah,
If they
yeah,
come out here and they compete, even if they lose,
yeah.
I like San Fran to do something. Maybe they would probably have to play the Eagles more than likely if
Mm,
they lose.
mm, yeah. That's tough.
I I
That's
don't know
tough.
who wins that matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who wins that matchup right now.
Yeah,
It would be a good game, I think, especially with the Eagles offense not looking as dominant and as strong as they've looked in previous seasons.
yeah.
Um, and then seeing Jalen Hurts not even, I don't think he completed a pass in the second half against the Bills. And they found a way to get through that game and win that game.
Mm,
But if San Fran's the 6 seed, we'll see. We'll see. But I think whoever gets that 5 seed, they're in a good spot. playing
yeah.
playing Carolina.
We're in Carolina for sure, for sure. So yeah, I agree with you, bro. I think San Fran needs the 1 seed more. And on actuality, like I said, I think they need the 1 seed more. So which is why I think they'll do it because outside of them going to Carolina as the 5, it gets kind of rough for them. So I'm gonna say that they know they need this more, and they go ahead and take care of business one more time against the Seattle Seahawks to get that 1 seed. Um, so that kind of sets up our playoffs, man, as we kind of push into the uh the playoff here. I know we got the opportunity for NFC wise for the Bears to clinch the 2 seed with a win against the Lions, who have fallen completely off. They're out of the playoffs. The Lions are. The Eagles have an opportunity to clinch the 2 seed if they win versus the Commanders, and then the Bears lose to the Lions, and then they clinch the 3 seed automatically with a win. So who you think gets the 2 seed? Who you think gets that 3 seed? You think it'll stay where it's at, or you think the Eagles have an opportunity to get that 2 seed and the Lions beat the Bears?
Well, I think it depends on what Detroit plans to do. Um,
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Golf is out there, they have a shot. I'm
Oh,
not
for
gonna
sure.
say they will win because
Yeah.
Golf looked terrible last week. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold it. He looked
Yeah.
bad. They played who Minnesota last week, right?
Yeah. For Minnesota. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looked bad. But
Yeah.
if he's out there, they still have a fighting chance to knock off the Bears.
Yeah.
Um, but if he's not out there, give me the Bears to get the 2 seed.
Okay.
Um, and I think the Eagles will take care of business against the Commanders, and they'll win that game for sure and be the 3 seed.
Okay. For sure. Yeah, I agree. I think the Bears take care of business against the Lions. I don't know what's going on with the Lions. I know they're sad the season's over, so I don't know if they really want to fight anymore. If they do, like you said, if Golf is out there and they got Amon Ra and them boys, yeah, I think they do have an opportunity to go ahead and potentially win. But I think the Bears have been rolling. I think they want the 2 seed to be the higher seed they can be. So I'm gonna say the Bears keep the 2 seed, Lions to get the 3 seed. Carolina or the Bucks get the 4 seed is crazy. But we said, the Panthers could potentially be the 4 seed. So for now, I'm gonna say Carolina gets that 4 seed.
Mhm.
The Seahawks will get the Rams will clinch the 5 with a win versus the Cardinals, and the 49ers lost to the Seahawks. Oh, so then the 49ers would be the 5, Rams would be the 6. Yeah, they in the same. They all in
If
the same
if
division.
if Seattle wins, yeah,
If Seattle wins, then the Rams
if
get the 5.
yeah,
So from in my
no, no, no,
prediction,
no, yeah, yeah, yeah. If Seattle wins, the Rams get the 5. Yeah,
bet.
and
So I'm
and
gonna
the
say Seattle loses, which
okay,
means that the Rams will be the 6 seed because
yeah,
Seattle will be the 5 seed,
right, yeah.
which will lead the 7 seed to be I don't even know who.
Green Bay, Green
Um,
Bay locked into the
Green
7th.
Bay. That's true. Okay, like the 7 seed. So yeah, that's just with the NFC playoff.
Mm-hmm.
The AFC 1 seed will be the Denver Broncos. We know that much because Chargers not playing nobody. Um, so the Broncos gonna be the 1. 2 becomes the Patriots. I'm not even worried about they clinching because they're not going. It's not gonna matter. The Broncos aren't losing. So the Patriots be 2. 3 is gonna be dang. The 3 seed should be the
Jacksonville, unless they lose and Houston wins, but Jacksonville is playing the Titans.
Jacksonville will be the 3 seed. The Ravens will be the 4 seed. The 5 seed is gonna be the dang. 5 seed
Texans
becomes the Chargers. Oh, Texans. Texans do become the 5 seed. You're right. You're right. The Chargers will be the 6 seed. I think.
7 if they
Dang.
lose to the Broncos because they got the same record as the
That's
Bills.
true.
But the Bills
You're right.
play.
You're right. You're right. And the
I think
Bills
the
be the
Bills play
6.
Jets or somebody.
Yeah, they play somebody. Sorry. So the
Yeah.
Bills be 6. Chargers be 7. Let's up to the playoffs, man. That's gonna be tough.
Now hold on. Do you think the Dolphins have a chance versus the Patriots?
You just want to get a rise out of me today, Hundo. I see it now. Politically, and I said this before. No, they don't. They do not
Hey
have a
man,
chance.
hey
They've
Queen
been
Queen
playing good
Queen
ball.
Queen Ewers might be able to get the job done, man. Knock them boys off, man. And if so, I think Jacksonville will be the 2 seed, and the Patriots will fall down to 3.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now here on the podcast, looking at everybody in the camera. It's not happening. Any Dolphins fans out there, you're not beating the Patriots. I'm sorry. So yeah, I have the seeds lined up as they are. I'm not gonna give you predictions right now because everything's not solidified. But once things do become solidified, I will have further answers to kind of go over with you all and what I think is gonna happen in this playoff series. But it's shaping up, man. We got like I said, 2 spots left and some seeding opportunities to change right here very soon. So it's gonna be really really telling what's gonna happen on this weekend here. And I like you said, Hundo, it's hard to say it's not rigged when it's come out like this, but you really couldn't have asked for a better week 18. And I think the NFL not really rigged it, but it's set up in that way when they made these schedules to say, okay, teams could shape out, and it really worked out in their favor. For people wanting to rest their players, and Week 18 is not going to be a restful week for a lot of teams. Now, some teams will be able to rest their players, like the Chargers. They'll be able to rest some people. The Broncos could potentially rest some people once they blow the Chargers out in the first half. So, I mean, some teams will be able to rest. But you have a lot of teams, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Panthers, the Broncos, the Bucks, the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Bears. Like, these people who play for seeding, they can't rest nobody. It's time. It's go time. It's time to get straight to it. And now with the way that the NFL works, where only the 1 seed gets a bye week, Everybody playing again next week. So you back to back. You getting straight to it. It's no rest. So and I love it. I love it because it gives you opportunity to come off either continuous streak, start a streak, build momentum going into the playoff series. With these winner take home games, it gives you a lot to go forward to. Like we just won, we just barely made it. So now we got to capitalize on the opportunity that we've been given. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
What are your thoughts on resting players versus playing players?
I think for teams, like I said, who've locked in their playoff seeding, resting players makes a lot of sense. I mean, there's no point in you risking injury in that last week of the season when you can't do anything extra to move up or to change where you are currently are. So it makes perfect sense to me. Uh,
Now when seeding does matter, what are your
yeah.
thoughts on it? Because I feel like on one hand you got it from like a matchup perspective. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
maybe I want to go through this team versus playing this team in the first round. So when you look at it that way,
Yeah.
okay, maybe we could be the 3 seed, or maybe we could be the 4 seed, or if we lose, we could end up, as a wild card potentially. So
Yeah.
like if you're the Seahawks or if you're the 49ers, what's your take on it?
Seahawks 49ers don't rest nobody. You can't rest nobody. I think that, you know, um, you gotta play. You gotta play your guys. I think that it because you like you said, this is when to go home for one. Two, I mean, if you up big in the game, I mean, I guess you can take them out and get a couple plays off. But I mean, it's playoffs. Now it's playoffs essentially. This week 18 is essentially playoff time, so it's time to go.
Yeah.
So I think you got to play your guys.
I just think it's interesting, especially like you look at a team like the Chargers, right? Who could have been what, either 6 or 7. Now, granted, you still have to go on the road and
Yeah.
play somebody, but I think
Mm-hmm.
matchup matters in a sense, because would I rather play the Patriots or would I rather play the Jaguars?
Yeah. No, that's
Mm,
facts.
mm.
That determining who you want to play as your opponent definitely matters. But if you're locked into the playoffs, I'm not gonna risk injury to unless you're scared of somebody. Unless you're scared of somebody, I mean, I'm not about to risk injury just because I'm scared though. We just have to play who we get to play.
Hey, the Chargers could have played Justin Herbert. They could have played him.
Yeah,
Could have
yeah, you're
They could
right.
have possibly knocked us off, but I think that with them losing last week, it definitely
Yeah,
impacted that decision. Um,
yeah,
and you're facing arguably two of the best defenses back to back, and Herbert was already
that's
getting
right.
hit last week playing with that fractured left hand or whatever it is that he got going on with his left hand.
Yeah,
But against the team that lead the league in sacks, might have been a good idea
no, that's facts.
to rest him.
That's
So
facts. That's facts.
we'll see.
Yeah,
I think it's wide open, like we talked about last week. I think it's wide open on both ends, on both conferences. So we'll see what happens. Week 18, lock in the playoff spots and see what happens in the wild card weekend, man.
yeah. Hunter, I got to slide just for a few seconds, but before I do, man, talk to me real quick about this Denver Broncos team and where you think they'll go in this playoffs. I know you talked about game by game, job by job, but talk to me about the AFC and where they are right now as the seeding as the one seed, have an
Yeah.
opportunity now to be the home field playoff team, and how you think that'll go for them with the potential matchups as you see in the 1 through 7. I'll be right back. Give me like a few minutes. I got to take a quick call.
Good, brother. Yeah, so we got the Broncos here. 1 seed. Definitely didn't expect that to be the situation coming into the season. I definitely thought we had an opportunity to compete for the division, but to actually win a division and be the number 1 seed, that's tough. Shout out to Sean Payton, shout out to Bo Nix. As much as I give him a hard time, Bo Nix has made some clutch plays, and defense has been balling, man. We knew coming into the season that this would be, a top 5 defense, top 10 defense, and these boys have been getting after it, man. Nick Bonito, Zach Allen, the whole crew, Jonathan Cooper, Pat Surtain on the back end, Justin Stranad at linebacker, Alex Singleton, Hafanga coming down from the safety position, Riley Moss holding it down on the other end, even though he's leading the league in defensive pass interferences. These boys been holding it down, man. So shout out to the defense. We still got to find a running game, but as far as playoffs and seeding and matchups, it's gonna be interesting. Like I just said, it's wide open on both ends. Anybody could win it, but I think having that home field advantage in Denver is gonna be big. You know that altitude always plays a factor when teams have to visit there. If Bo Nix can take care of the ball, limit his turnovers, hit some big throws when we need him to hit some big throws, and this defense is able to generate pressure and get after the quarterback, I think we'll be fine. Matchup wise, if we have to play, the Chargers or Buffalo, um, in the second round, we're gonna deal with that when it comes. I think the Chargers game, we owe them boys some get back. So if we end up facing the Chargers, I'm looking forward to that one divisional game, with an opportunity to go to the AFC Championship, for the winner of that game in the second round. So that'll be big. Um, like I said, Justin Herbert's banged up a little bit. Their offensive line has been banged up. If we can stop Omarion Hampton, slow him down from running, how physical and how hard he likes to run, um, I like our chances. We only lost to them by a field goal the first time we played them, and Bo Nix missed several throws down the field that if I think he hits, that changes the dynamic of the game, and I think we win that game against the Chargers. Buffalo, if we match up against Buffalo, that's a rematch of last year in the playoffs. We went up to Buffalo, didn't get the job done last year, but I think Bo Nix with another year of experience, the way this defense has been balling, I think we will have an opportunity if we can slow down James Cook. I think the biggest thing with the Broncos is going to be stopping the run against anybody who we play against come playoffs. We have to stop the run and make them one dimensional. I think when you look at the games that we did lose this season, the Chargers, uh, the Colts, and Jacksonville, all three of those games, in a sense, playing against a dual threat quarterback and not putting them in third and long situations, right? Defense can't pin their ears back and get after the quarterback when teams are having 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, third and short opportunities, right? So if we can put them in third and long situations and we're able to get after the quarterback and generate some pressure versus teams, Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones when we played the Colts, and even Justin Herbert, these dual threat quarterbacks in a sense, their ability to use their legs and make things happen and move around in the pocket, that hurt us. So we have to be able to put teams in third and long situations. So I think come playoff time, come second round, if we face the Buffalo Bills or Chargers, we got to be able to put them in third and long situations on the defensive end. And Bo Nix has to be able to make throws down the field. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing come matchup time, second round for the Broncos. But overall, a good season, man. Good season, good step in the right direction for the Broncos. And we're going to see how they're able to build off of this, uh, not only in the postseason, but in the years to come. Um, I think we found in our guy at quarterback in Bo Nix, whether fans believe it or not, myself included. I think he has to be able to hit some throws, some timely throws, and limit his mistakes moving forward. But I also think if we're able to generate a running game around him, that'll be big. That's definitely a hole that we need to address in the offseason, regardless of what happens this year. We have to find somebody that's strong at the running back position who we can lean on and not put that much pressure on Bo Nix uh, to make plays happen. I think he's a good, in a sense, a game manager. He can definitely make some throws down the field when needed. But if we don't address the running back room and we don't get him some additional help on the outside at receiver, it's gonna be tough for him moving forward, especially as we have to start paying more and more people on offense and on defense moving forward. So, like I said, good season for the Broncos. Definitely step in the right direction, winning the division for the first time. First time that a team has won the division, the AFC West, uh, outside of the Chiefs in the last decade. So definitely a good step. I heard some Broncos fans talking about how Justin Herbert hasn't been able to win a division from the Chiefs since he's been in the league, and Bo Nix has come in year two and won a division. So like I said, definitely a step in the right direction for the Broncos, and exciting future moving forward, man. We're gonna see. Hopefully, we can win a game in the playoffs. I think that'll be a good step in the right direction. Having a home game and being able to take care of business at home is definitely gonna be big. And an AFC Championship appearance for Bo Nix, that will be big in his second year. So we'll see. Wide open on both sides, but exciting times in Denver. So yeah, man. Like I said, Broncos, man, number one seed, exciting times, man, moving forward. So we're gonna see what
Yeah.
happens in the playoffs, and after this playoff run, hopefully it's successful. Um, we gonna see what happens moving forward, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen Broncos be at the one seed since we played y'all back in that Super Bowl season, 2012. I think that was the last time I wore the one seed, and yeah, I had a good time watching us beat y'all in the Mile High City. So maybe history can repeat itself, man. Maybe we get the opportunity to come to Denver again and play Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos in Denver for an opportunity to go to the AFC Championship. But we'll see. Only time is going to tell. This weekend's going to start that off heavy for us all. But I know you're happy as a Broncos fan for y'all not to only win the division, the first team to beat the Chiefs and win the division in the past decade.
Yeah,
So I know that's something, but also to win and get to the one seed, I think that's huge
yeah,
for y'all as well. Especially with teams like the Patriots and then the Chargers, and your division was stacked this year. And the conference was outside the Patriots, the conference didn't give out too much comp regards of record wise, but for y'all to get that one seed, I think it's huge. I think it's huge for y'all to have that, especially with, like you said, with Bo Nix being kind of shaky on the road. Him being at home gives him, I think, some peace of mind
mhm,
to know he's playing in front of his home crowd. Now, yes, the stakes are still high, but at least you're at home. So I think that helps y'all for sure in that particular aspect, knowing who your quarterback is. I think every quarterback, and unfortunately, is not built to be on the road in the playoffs, and I think Bo falls under that category. So him being home, I think helps him a lot. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This playoffs is gonna be, and I told you we talked about this as well. That this is, I think this playoff in the AFC is wide open. I don't think there's like no clear, oh, this team's gonna be that one. So it's anybody's, I think, game. Got a lot of good defenses, some scary offenses, and so it's gonna be very interesting to see like who comes to play. Now is real grown man football, because as we know, those paychecks stop this week. These are, you getting paid week to week now, and everybody get paid the same thing. So it really starts to show like who really wants it, who really, how bad do you want that ring. And
mhm.
I love that, because it's put up or shut up time. You win, or you packing your bags to take the family out the country, go to Cancun. It's one or the other. So it's really that time. And I'm excited for it, brother. It's gonna be a great time. NFC too. I thought the NFC is gonna be more, dominant heavy with Philly and
Mhm.
and maybe the Lions coming into the season. But now I'm like, the NFC kind of open too. I mean, Seattle's really good, but the Rams are starting to, sputter a little bit. So I mean, can they get back into it? The NFC now I think is also open. Now I know these Philly fans and people have been in the comments on these. I've been seeing y'all in them comments under them videos on TikTok now. I done seen y'all talking. We talking crazy. Saying we got to need to change the name of the podcast. All this other foolishness I've seen from Jags fans. I'm like, the Jags,
They've been relevant for 1 year.
bro, come on now. Um, you know, I'm seeing y'all in the comments. I'm listening to y'all, but I'm telling y'all these are facts. These are serious facts here. I mean, no team has looked dominant. I know that the Eagles fans are gonna say, "Oh, we've had 4 straight 11-win seasons and we're the defending Super Bowl champions." Do it again. Do it again. I mean, because at the end of the day, everybody gonna tell me one thing, but it's only gonna be 2 teams in that Super Bowl come February,
Yeah.
the best two. So I think yes, Philly has playoff experience. Seattle looks good in the regular season. San Fran has playoff experience. I mean, but now it's time to put up a shut up. It's time to do that for real. So I, me personally, I will be watching starting Saturday, because it starts Saturday. Who
Yeah.
who really wants it? Who really wants it? How bad do you want it?
Yeah,
and we're gonna see. This week gonna show me a lot.
yeah, definitely. Um, I'm concerned about the Rams, man. I'm concerned
Yeah,
about.
me too. Me
I was
too.
real high on the Rams, man, but I'm
Hmm.
concerned now. So
Yeah,
we gonna see, man. Puka's definitely a dog out there. Matthew
for
Stafford's
sure.
been balling,
For
but
sure.
they gotta, like you said, man, put up or shut up. You got one
Yeah.
game, especially in the playoffs. You got one game. You got one opportunity to win this
Hmm.
game.
One.
We're not
That's
going off
it.
no more potential. No, oh,
Yeah.
y'all should have been. Y'all could have did this. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
It's time to hoop.
It's time to hoop, brother. It's time to hoop. And like you said, it's really that. And forget that. It's Team Saturday and Sunday got one game.
Yeah, yeah.
This is it.
Before we even get to the playoffs.
Can you even get there? Can you even get there? It's no excuse. And let
Yeah,
me tell you something. I'm gonna say it again. And before we get to the playoffs, y'all boy won 7. I promise you, he got one opportunity like everybody else. He didn't win the division with one of the easiest schedules in football and didn't win his division. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. 2, if you don't make the Super Bowl window, y'all gonna hear from me. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
we gonna look at these matchups. They
Oh,
should
now look at
they should definitely at minimum. I know this is not the bar. This is not the standard. They should at least get to the second round. If they
it
don't
depends
get
where
to
they play
the
first
second
round.
round, if they don't get to the second round, we definitely got to have some conversations. But I
But
mean,
hold on.
look at it. They'll probably be playing the Jags, more than likely, right? They'll
Yeah.
probably be playing the
Wait, so
Jags.
they don't have opportunity to play the to go to 7 seed and play the
Patriots.
Patriots? Yeah.
Not if the Chargers lose. If the
Oh,
Chargers lose,
okay.
they'll be 7.
Got you.
So they'll
Okay.
probably be playing Jacksonville,
Mm.
which I mean, that wouldn't be a bad game. I think it'll
It's
actually
not.
be a shootout. In all honesty,
I agree.
that
I
could be
just
that
think
could be a high scoring
I
game.
don't think that's easy for them. I don't think it's easy for them going on the road. I don't think that's easy for them, bro.
I would trust Josh Allen and James Cook to get it done in Jacksonville. I know
Yeah.
Jacksonville's been playing good, but I feel like I trust Josh Allen more than I trust Trevor Lawrence. And
Yeah.
I feel like Jacksonville is not really a place that like the home crowd is really going to affect you that much. Like the weather's going to be good for one,
Yeah.
more than likely. The weather's going to be good. You don't have to deal with no cold weather, nothing crazy, no crazy rain or snow or nothing. The conditions should be good.
Yeah.
So as long as Josh Allen not doing nothing dumb, making dumb mistakes, because I don't know what he was thinking against Philadelphia when he doggone fumbled that ball. Like, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
that reminded me of Josh Allen a couple of years ago. Like, bro, I thought we were past that, Josh.
Hey man.
I guess not.
I guess not. It happens. It
But,
happens.
yeah, I definitely think they should make it out the first round. I feel confident enough saying that Josh Allen and the Bills will beat Jacksonville.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They better. That's all I know. They better. I don't want to hear nothing about it if they don't.
Now
Nothing about
after that we'll see.
it.
We're gonna take this round by round with them. Because ain't no
Wow.
telling. Like you said, it's wide open, bro. It's wide
It
open.
is. It's
No
wide
team
open.
is dominant. If you got a good offense, your defense is suspect. If you got a good defense, your offense is suspect. Like that's literally the story of every team in the playoffs, probably outside of maybe Seattle, if you trust Sam Darnold.
And I don't trust him, Donald.
So, all right. So
yeah.
yeah, you got question marks everywhere for everybody.
Yeah.
So we don't see, man. I think it's definitely gonna come down to quarterback play, though. Quarterback play is definitely gonna be big.
Always does. It always does. So yeah.
Speaking of quarterbacks, man, let's play this little game. We're gonna get out of here, man.
Okay. Say no more.
Prolong this too much. So I'm gonna list off some quarterbacks, and you just tell me who you think is better or who's been better this season.
this season. Okay, bet.
All right, so we gonna start off. We're gonna start off middle of the pack, right? We got
Okay.
Daniel Jones or Aaron Rodgers.
A Rod, Daniel Jones missed a lot of time. But if we starting at the season, beginning of the season, DJ, Daniel Jones. But whole season, Aaron Rodgers.
All right, Aaron Rodgers or CJ Stroud.
Aaron Rodgers. CJ Stroud started off slow. He got hot towards the end of the season now, but Aaron Rodgers been consistent this year.
Aaron Rodgers or Jalen Hurts.
Philly's been up and down. Um, but so have the Steelers. Let me go Jalen Hurts.
All right, Jalen Hurts or Jordan Love.
Jordan Love missed some time too. When he was hooping though, he was playing. They clinched the playoff seed pretty early. What, week 14, 15? So Jalen Hurts.
Okay, Jalen Hurts or Baker Mayfield.
Ooh, that's tough. Baker started off the season hot.
Yeah.
MVP, like you said, MVP level. But Jalen Hurts has been consistent this whole year. They won 11 games, and the Buccaneers are now fighting for their playoff life. So I'm going to go Jalen Hurts again.
All right, Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen.
Josh, to me, should be the answer here. However, he's been fighting a lot this year. This is supposed to be his easiest year, his easiest path, all of that stuff, and he has not been MVP level at all. He just won MVP last year, and he is not even in contention to win it again. So I'm gonna take Josh Allen. I mean, to say Josh, no, I'm not saying. Give me Jalen Hurts again. Nah, I'm sorry, Josh, but nah, give me Jalen.
Jalen Hurts or Justin Herbert.
Jay Herbo, man, he's been a dog this year. Had an injury, came back from it really quick, and has been hooping. The Chargers beat the Patriots. Chargers beat the Chiefs just like the Broncos did. Give me Jay Herbo. He's done more this year.
Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence.
Dang, Trevor had opportunity to be the one seed at one point. Um, he's really had to bounce back from we some people have written him off, but the Jags in the playoffs again. Jags are close. They close to potentially win that division. I don't think they're gonna win it, but give me Justin Herbert still.
Justin Herbert or Caleb Williams.
Ooh, dang, that's a good one. Give me Caleb this year, man. Caleb been hooping. He got the Bears to the 2 seed. I mean, nobody. I didn't expect them. I thought in the middle of the pack per usual. They aren't there. So give me Caleb, bro.
Caleb Williams or Sam Darnold.
Honestly, Sam has been a lot better than I thought he was going to be. I'm not going to lie to you. Seattle has been hooping this year, but I'm still taking Caleb because Caleb to me has been better.
Okay. Caleb Williams or Drake May.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake's been hooping. Drake's been hooping. I'm not gonna lie. The Patriots were almost a one seed. They won the division. Dang. Yeah, they beat the Bills, which is not easy to do. They won 11 plus games this year. Drake is almost he might win league MVP this year. He really might in second year. Um, give me Drake, man. I hate to say it, but give me Drake. Give me Drake. Dang.
Drake May or Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. That's hands down. That was easy. That was easy. Yeah. I mean, Matthew Stafford, if you want some, I mean, Matthew Stafford's just been like that this year. He could win MVP too. Matthew Stafford's been like that this year. His ball placement at 40, almost 40 years old, still crazy. Him and Puka, crazy connection. I thought when the Cooper Cup left, it was going to be interesting, but Puka and him have the even crazier connection, it seems like, than him and Cooper Cup did. He's just been really playing at an elite level. Now, he's had some falters. I will say he has had some falters, but it's still been hooping. So I'm gonna take Matthew Stafford.
Okay. All right. That's all we got.
Okay. Okay.
Right, you
Yeah,
rocking
man.
with Matthew Stafford, huh?
Yeah, I rock with Matthew Stafford, bro. I really do. When he got traded, this is a while ago now. He got traded from the Lions to the Rams, where he had like a second career almost essentially with the Rams. Like he's really been pretty consistent his whole career. Now his whole career from
He
Detroit
was
all the way
putting the
to
number. Yeah,
LA,
in Detroit.
put the numbers in there too. So I mean, like Matthews been good, bro, and he's still good. So I'm not mad at my pick to take Matthew Stafford as the best quarterback this year.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah, I rock with that pick, bro. So, but the only time is really gonna tell me because now triple shut up time to playoffs. So let's see if Matty still got it in him. We're gonna see for sure right here, right now.
Yeah.
Um, Man, I tell you what, we appreciate y'all here at the Winner Shot Podcast for always tapping in, leaving comments, subscribing, reposting, all the good things, man. We appreciate it. Continue to do all those things. Share it, like, subscribe, comment, please. I love seeing y'all comments. It's what do y'all think we good? What do y'all think we bad? Let us know. Because I'll be there to debate. Guarantee I'm gonna stand on my picks always and forever. I ain't never gonna walk it back. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay 10 toes what I've said on the podcast. If you want to debate me, let's go. And it's typical people that be debating me that really be fans for real. Casual watchers, I call them sometimes. You know. Um, but it's time to play some grown man ball. So may the best team win. May the best debater win in these comments. And we appreciate y'all once again. Happy New Year to all. We will
Yeah.
see y'all on next week as we prepare to walk into this new year in the playoffs. Now, don't forget, we got more things coming. Women's basketball, the Unrivaled League is back. Me and Hunter will be talking about that as well. We're getting closer and closer to March Madness as we push into this new year as well. So Colin and Hunter will be talking about that men's side, and we'll be talking about the women's side. The WNBA is still up in the air. So whenever we get some, conversation pieces about that, we'll be able to talk about that some more too. And yeah, we like I said, I'm excited about this new year, man. Get the content out, pushing it, talking about it, and all the new things and new subscribers and new family that we're gonna have soon.
Yeah.
Man, we plan on going to some games in 2026 and maybe even having a live episode and maybe bringing on somebody else to kind of talk to us about women's side, college men's side, NFL. It doesn't really matter. Like we don't maybe bring in some guests to bring in their opinion and having some more discussion. So that's what it's all about, community. So let's keep it up, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see you at the next point in time.
Peace.
Peace.